Well, how are you? How are you? People are talking about writing books and propagating nonsense for humans to mess up even more. It's called the mind control method. There is no mind unless you're exposed to nonsense. Well, talking about my mind control, look at my hair. I have no control over my hair. It's growing and it's costing me a lot of money. Even if I shave, the nature of life is what grows naturally. You should let it be. But the society doesn't accept you when you're dressed up like this, when you got a long beard. They think you are here to blow them up, as in blow their mind up. This is the serious problem that we have in our world. For hundreds and centuries, we have managed to split, separate, divide, discriminate, demean, disregard, disrespect, disown, misbehave. All of this has caused a tremendous hardship, tremendous fear, tremendous vulnerability to exist as an individual. Indivisible, that's what it means by individual. A human being, a human who can be, has lost the emotional strength. The process of being has been compulsively by society turned into an animal. No other creature on this planet, including the human creature, has any difference in the process of life. The birth, life, reproduction, and death is a process. Every other creature is capable of this without getting themselves twisted, identified, or messed up in their head, because there's no such thing as books written about mind control. Mind control methods, the thought processing methods, and all of this nonsense. I'm sure at this present time, if you close your eyes, you will not hear my voice, but you will hear a mechanical noise in the background. I have, by purpose, done this video with my hair standing up because many people seems to think much of their knowledge is on the tip of their nose. No, tip of their hair. Hence, they're being groomed to look well. So in that process, they can make sure they sell their books and that you think your life is written down in his book or her book as to how you should be living. If you're foolish enough, please carry on. That's not how the life is. Life is tiresome if you don't pay attention to the life process and only gives an insignificant, or should I say a significant amount of your attention to the thought. The process of life will tire you and tie you down to one thing, which is your psychological nonsense. So people around the world have got life coaching programs and life coaching classes and books and courses for you to get yourself twisted even more. So somebody was telling me all about different things. I said the very thing you get identified with, you get twisted and you can't get out of it. In a web of information is good for entertainment for some, but you believe that to be the true and the wonderful ways of being, you get entangled in it. a spider weaving a web is for his survival or her survival, not to entertain anyone, but you as a spider with all this information in your head like a web, and you're stuck in it, you're a stupid spider. As such a tiny creature is intelligent enough to weave a web, complex enough that in your idea you will know how it is done with such intricacy. But you, with simple and the most sophisticated processing machine on the planet, the human mechanism and the mind so-called, is faltering and making humans struggle and suffer seriously in their lives. So I have been writing to this individual who's been exchanging lots of information about all sorts of things, and I said, your life is not in a book. And remember, lots of people don't know how to keep their mind free and simple. What is needed is not work in getting your mind sorted out, but paying attention to the process of life. I do not waste thinking. I don't know how to think. My mind is empty, and I'm stupid, silly, and I'm completely uneducated. The moment you get educated, you get identified. With that identity, you trying to think your education is far more superior, far more above everything else that the life is. And those individuals seems to be living like this. Have you seen monks like this? No. It's like this. You try to poke me in any way, shape or form. You can insult me, degrade me, demean me, do all sorts you wish in your ideal mindset. It'll not touch me. What will touch me is the innocence, seeing you being fooled and being made into a mold by some process or some strict scripture or some identity that you took on, that you became a significant problem to yourself and everyone around, but not paying attention to the problem that you became. By reading, by educating yourself, by being identified with yourself with so many different ways that you could get identified these days. So in life, foolish behavior caused by coming out cause world unbelievable place to live today, or unbearable, I should say. Or when you realize it will be too late for you to know that the life you were, an immense possibility that you limit yourself with identities. I hope I'm not taking you out on a journey that you never expected of this video. Yet the emotion, the thoughts, not in the direction, not in favor of yourself. I don't set incentive for sickness. I'm giving you the best attention when you're well, because it paid to be joyful. It does not be paid to be sick. So whatever I have on this channel is to enhance you and live a free, a wonderful, conscious, responsible life, because the life itself, your life, is not in a book. They are for free to practice by yourself, by self-acknowledgement that you're a significant life. It's created with far more superior intelligence than you could ever imagine. And it is time you believe in certain ways of creation. It is time with this intelligence of creation that you serve the Creator instead of going on about doing silly things. If you want to waste your time and your money on books and courses and directions and retreats and all sorts of centers, if you got all that money, at least invest that in some genuine cause that you can empower and enhance a lives that are struck by unbearable situations around the world today. It is more important now that you invest your time and money in causes of human well-being, the well-being of our planet, well-being of our earth, the soil that feeds upon. And this is the significance of life. The remaining to be energetic, always, and joyful, with absolutely no fear of nonsense that are being propagated in society and on our lands around the world. It is time to leave your foolishness behind and pay attention to the very process of life, and you become an immense possibility that if you choose to be silly, the others will continue to write books, make movies, and create courses to make you get even more entangled in the emotions and the mindset that you have fallen into. It is time to undo your learning, undo all sorts, and tidy up yourself, not your hair, but keep your thought to the side and learn to pay attention to the very creation around you. Thank you.